temperature. And we are from the north also, so we know...
Quebec, right?
Yeah, it's like the same length as north of Sweden.
Yes. Are you based in Stockholm or?
Right now I live in Stockholm, but I come from north of Sweden. He comes from a place called Värmland, Hotlands, which is like in the middle. It's more south, but
close to Norway. Actually.
Close to Norway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we basically have our storage there.
We rehearse there.
Yeah.
Okay. And where you have your studio, because you're doing a lot of YouTube videos, so
that's
your home?
my home in my apartment, and also a studio that I'm renting.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you got a lot of new subscribers lately, I'd say, since you give a little bit more time into that, since you left Sabaton, obviously.
Yeah, it's over 100,000 new subscribers in 1 year.
Wow.
So yeah, that's
a lot.
Cool. That's a lot.
But you put the work in also.
Yeah.
You're releasing always new material, new cover, and I think the editing is really well done. Are you doing all that by yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Quite impressive.
Everything by myself, which is also a lot.
Damn shit.
Cheerio.
Go.
Which is also very time consuming.
Is there a pirate boat attacking us? We'll have that caught on camera.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, so I do everything on my own, and that's something that we've done with Majestica as well. Since both me and Chris, we know how to record, produce, edit videos. And you know, when you start a band, you don't really have the highest budget, so we felt like it's better that we do all the work, and then we could get more money because we don't need to hire people to do it for us. And then later, when we feel that okay, now we have a good budget, then maybe we can start hiring people to edit our videos and so on. But to be honest, I think it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's just time consuming.
Yeah, you invest the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything has a cost.
Yeah.
But at least you can really control also the creative process of everything you're doing, the image you want to have for the band. And I think the video for Powertrain is quite, it's really interesting. It's quite funny and very well produced.
Thank you.
And what are you using as a software to do the editing?
Well, that video was actually made by a guy named Erik Johansson.
Yeah.
Because that kind of video is like, even though we probably could have done a good job ourselves, it's better to have someone else to, you know, film, direct, and
since you're acting,
and
singing, and
exactly. And also, then if we do it ourselves, everybody cannot be in the same scene, basically.
Yeah.
So that's an issue if we
big one.
if we do it ourselves. So.
And for your home video, what are you using? Adobe Premiere or
Final Cut?
A Final Cut.
Yeah.
Okay. I've been using that one.
Yeah, it was actually Chris who recommended me to use Final Cut. At first, I thought it was horrible. Really, it was like, how does this even work? But then after a while, it's like, how could I have worked in a video editing software that wasn't Final Cut?
Yeah.
This is just,
okay. So
especially now since the new update, when you can mask out and with some AI function, it's amazing. You don't need green screen anymore.
No,
you
that's cool.
Just press. I want that guy to be removed. The background and
he's gone.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. It's really helpful.
Yeah.
I need to try that one. I use cut. Yeah. Cut copy is a bad.
You use that too.
Yeah, I've been using it a bit lately.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And what about the hype for this new Powertrain album? I didn't have the chance to be at the listening session. I cut one song really fast between two bands, but I'll be there
tonight.
Oh yeah. I will not miss that for anything.
Awesome.
For sure. That's a priority, number one.
Good.
I'm very glad to hear that.
The listening session seemed like people really loved it, so that was great to see. And I think reviews so far has been really good, so people seem to start to get kind of hyped for it.
Yeah. I think the Powertrain song is really powerful, but the second one is on another level. Personally, I think that song has everything you want to get into a power metal band. All the elements, the solos, the epicness, the rhythm, tempo changes, and everything is really appealing to me. And great songwriting. You're writing most of the material, or you're writing all together?
Usually.
Mostly you?
Yeah, but this time we did like I wrote most of the music, but then we go through every song. It's like, what can we do to improve this? Maybe we can do that. And then me and Chris wrote a song together, the song Mega True, and then me and Petter wrote a song together called Victorious. And and Powertrain, the idea of Powertrain, the song, the video, the concept, was me and Chris sitting outside.
Yeah.
Outside in the woods with a coffee or beer, I don't remember. And we're just talking, and
If you don't remember, it was probably beer.
probably.
Could be.
I mean, we did write everything down, just in case. So, well, but actually, funny story. We came up with a video, the idea for the video, before we wrote the song.
Oh,
So we had an idea, like a script.
Yeah.
where you wanted to.
Yeah, and we will do this,
Wow.
and then we can do that, and so we're gonna need this part, and of the song, and yeah.
And basically from there we also came up with the theme for the rest of the songs, you could say. Because then when we figure out the video and all the different people that is in the video, the different groups of people in the train, they were supposed to represent each song on the album. So from there we kind of figured out.
Okay.
Well, we had more themes than we have songs, so we had a few different ideas.
It's
about
more depth than I thought.
Yeah. So everything was on paper before we had basically any music.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then with time, it's like, okay, we have these ideas, and then we come up with a song. It's like, you know what? I think this song fits better. We cannot use this theme. We use this theme instead. It would suit better. So it got changed a little bit during the road, but at the end, we stick to the main idea, and just the fact that every passenger group of people represents a song.
That's cool.
Yeah, like for example, we have a song called My Epic Dragon, and you see a knight sitting there. We have a song called No Pain No Gain. And Petter Joel, they're
Muscle
playing,
guy.
muscle guy,
Yeah,
working
I
out.
remember.
Yeah, and the song Mega True, we have you and your girlfriend sitting there,
Yeah, listening.
like heavy metal. Ooh. And also, what I think is fun is that we got an Ozzy Osbourne reference in the song as well. We're going off rail just like a crazy train.
Yeah.
And then you can hear the bass and the guitar. Da-do-da-do-da-do-da-do.
And also,
But you love to do that, even in the first album. There's
Yeah.
a lot of reference to classical music and other things in metal.
yeah, and also we are wearing an Ozzy Osbourne T-shirt in the video when that part is playing.
And also, since Mega True is reference, the lyrics in Mega True is based on Hammerfall song titles only. He's wearing a Hammerfall T-shirt.
Oh wow! I need to catch them. I missed the first show.
Yeah, you have to see them tonight.
Yeah,
You're in for a
I'll go
surprise.
They were really good.
That band at 3 in the morning, Twilight Force. That set was completely nuts.
Yeah.
Really?
Seriously, the sound was great because they played at the theater at first, and the sound was the beginning of the adventure. So the sound engineer are struggling a little bit, and it's normal. But this night it was just unbelievable. And I remember seeing you singing with Twilight Force way back when Christian Eriksson was the singer at Swedish Rock, I think. You did 1 or 2 songs with them, something like that?
No, I did a 3-week tour.
Oh, 3? Okay, you were touring for them.
Yeah, because he left the band like 5 days before the tour.
Ah, yeah, that's
Or
convenient.
like 2 weeks before the tour. And they asked me when I was on tour with Sabaton, and I would be back on October the 17th. And the first show with the Twilight Force was on October the 17th. So I didn't have time to rehearse. I was just rehearsing lyrics and songs every day, hours of that. I mean, when we went to the venue, I was listening to the songs. From the venue, I was listening to the songs all the time. because when I landed in Sweden a couple hours later, I had to go to Belgium to start touring.
Shit.
But it was a great tour. It was a fantastic tour. It was great to finally sing, not only play guitar.
Yeah, and those vocal parts are quite challenging. Some of them.
Yeah, for sure.
I was quite impressed how you pulled that off. I saw 2 songs. I thought you were just like coming on stage like that. I didn't know you were really the singer for that transition of the band.
All right.
Before Alessandro. That's crazy.
Well, they asked me afterwards if I wanted to be the singer, and I said, of course I want to, but I can't.
Yeah.
Because of Sabaton. It takes too much time. So.
Yeah, that's a big train.
Yeah.
Sabaton, but it's cool that you're now. I didn't know when you left the band that it was good to concentrate on your own things, and you have a lot of creativity. So that's cool to really see you shining with the band, but also all by yourself and all the other things you are doing. So
I like to have many irons in the fire, as we say in Sweden. Many tennis balls in the air, as we say. I think it's fun. I mean, sometimes it gets very stressful, but I think if I wouldn't have so much to do all the time, it would be very boring.
Totally, one life.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you made the most out of it. And is it your first time on the boat? You did the boat previously.
I did it 2018, but this is the first time for us with Majestica.
Yeah, and first time for me. Yeah.
And how it is so far? What's the best time you had? You are day 4 already.
Drinking margaritas, of course. Well, I think it's been kind of cool to be upstairs and check out bands at the pool, but it's been kind of windy. But it's nice to be outside there in this, with the sound chairs and everything, and enjoy bands and things like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
It's quite funny. There's a lot of things happening, so you never know what you will be doing next, because sometimes you just go to watch a band and then you meet people.
Yeah.
Just
That's also a fun part, I think, to meet all the people and other bands and see people you know since a long time. And things like this is pretty cool to catch up here.
Yeah, it's nice when you have these bands that you've been listening to since you were a kid, and then one day you're standing out in the pool deck having margaritas with a band, talking like we're friends,
Yeah.
No fanboying or anything, just feeling that now you're part of the gang now.
People are accessible, I think, on the boat, and that's what I like the most. It's not don't have any statue here. You're just hanging out with other metalheads, and nobody's caring really that you're in a band or not. It's just sharing passion about music in general and metal, obviously.
Yeah.
And what are the favorite show you went to so far?
Definitely the Vision set with Stradivarius. That is,
5 minutes.
I grew up with that album. That's the one of the albums that formed my music journey, and to watch the band play every song was just goosebumps. We were just sitting down for once, and just enjoying the songs. So I would say that was for me.
I think Swallow the Sun with a ballet thing was pretty damn cool, actually.
I missed that one too.
I think they're gonna do it today again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
I'll try to
pretty
catch.
awesome, actually. It was a bit different, so it was very, very cool.
And how about it with the both moving? It's
You
quite more challenging.
couldn't notice that. They were good, I guess.
Yeah, but today, hopefully, it will not be as windy as it was.
Last night?
Last night was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Vision talking about that, I was like you, like sitting and just enjoying the show, and then Legend started, and I went to the bed. And I stayed for Holy Light, and man, those songs are just unbelievable.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of guitar playing that is quite reminiscent to, and you're very often dueling with your partner, Peter. Peter.
Yeah.
I love that part of the harmonizing.
Yeah, I think it's nice to do dueling parts. I mean, as long as it has a purpose to the song. Like, for example, we have one song, like the new song, Story in the Night, we do a dueling thing. And then But the real jewel is actually happening in the song Ghost of Marley from our Christmas album where me and Chris are dueling. There's a real duel.
Yeah, exactly. Playing each part. You could say.
You're doing a lot on bass too.
Yeah, it's kind of busy sometimes.
Yeah. It's not your generic power metal band doing just
No,
or
no. It's a lot of different things going on the bass.
and vocally also. All the guys can sing really well in the band. That's a big that's power to the band. No backing track. It's just all singing, all real metal.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah. It's busy.
Yeah.
It's busy.
It's busy.
But it's fun. It's fun to that everyone can sing and we can do this. I think it's pretty cool when we do you sing one part and then me sing one part and then Petter can sing something. It kind of adds another dimension to the sound of the band somehow.
So,
Yeah. We have a couple of songs when he do one verse, and on the new album, Petter's doing one verse. You know, mixing it up. Yeah.
So I think it will be all for today. And
Alright.
what are you up to for the last day?
We have a jam, all-star jam now.
Yeah.
In a little while.
Oh, you're playing both?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll
And
try
then we
Prepare for the last show of the cruise tonight with the playing.
you have a rehearsal before? Oh,
maybe we meet up in our cabin and
Yeah, I need to go over the harmonies a little bit and lyrics because it's a lot of harmonies on the new album. So.
it's a lot of new stuff.
Yeah, and we play mostly new songs, or we play the new album basically.
Yeah.
So it's
From cover to back, in order, or
no,
you mix things
not,
like
not all the songs
Stradivarius
will be
and-
there because it's too long to play in the.
Yeah, you have 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
We took the
seven best songs.
not the best, but the seven first basically.
This first seven.
Seven
songs.
first. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it is. I wouldn't say it's the seven best.
No. Yeah.
There is other songs that is on the album that's better. I don't know.
Yeah.
All of the songs are good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
You
I
have
like
the chance
all
to-
of the songs.
Thank you so much. It was
Thank
great
you.
meeting you.
It was nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you. Cheers.
You're good dudes. And can we take a picture with you?